Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send automated product review request after payment via Razorpay. So let's suppose I'm running an online business and for this I'm collecting all the payments with the help of Razorpay. I want that whenever I receive a new payment, I should automatically send a mail to this customer asking them for the product review. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, so I've completely automated this process, and to do this automation I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Razorpay and Gmail. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I'm going to receive a new payment in Razorpay, automatically a mail will be sent to this person. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can send product review request to our customers who have just done the Razorpay payment, and for this we are going to create an automation workflow with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, and here I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this classic, and now I'm going to name this workflow. So here let's name this workflow as send automated product review request after payment via Razorpay, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select it as Razorpay automations and then simply click on create. Here workflow created successfully, and now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to send automated product review request after payment via Razorpay, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new payment in my Razorpay, automatically I'm going to send to my customers this product review request, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new payment, automatically I'm going to send this customer this Google form in which I'm going to collect their feedback, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new payment in Razorpay, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when I'm going to receive a new payment and then action says do this, then send this product review request mail, I will be sending the mail. So in my trigger application, I will be taking Razorpay, and then in my action application, I will be taking Gmail. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Razorpay. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as payment captured. So now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Razorpay, for which a webhook URL is provided to me. And this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Razorpay with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, I'm going to build this connection. And to make this connection, let me open my Razorpay account. So here I have landed towards this Razorpay account, and on the left hand side where I can see all these options, I have to go towards the developers. Over here I can see this API and the webhooks. So I'm going to open the webhooks, and then I simply need to click on this add new webhook. And now I'm going to enter the webhook URL and the rest of the details. Now here this is the same webhook URL which I'm provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'm going to copy and paste this over here, and then I need to enter the secret. I'm going to enter the secret, and then I'm going to enter the active events. Now whenever there is a payment captured, this becomes my active event, which means whenever there will be payment captured, this complete workflow is going to get triggered. Here trigger event simply becomes the active event. I'm simply going to click on this create webhook, and here the webhook saved successfully. We have successfully created this webhook URL which I was provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow, and if I go back towards my workflow, I can see this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I'm going to open this Razorpay, and I will go towards the payment pages and I will do the payment, and if I receive that response in this workflow, then this shows the connection setup which we have just created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Razorpay, that is working completely fine. So here I'm going to go towards the payment pages on the left hand side, and let's suppose I want to get this black t-shirt. I'm going to copy this page URL and I'm going to paste it in a new tab. Now over here I'm going to enter some dummy details in all these fields. Let's suppose my email address is current@pabblytudes.com. My phone number is this. My product is, so I'm going to enter t-shirt here for now. Then the full name is current user, and then the city is Bhopal, and then I'm going to enter a random pin code. I'm going to simply click on this pay 500, and then I'm going to select my payment method here, which is UPI. After entering my UPI ID, I'm simply going to click on this verify and pay, and let's wait till the payment is done. And here it is, the payment has been done. Now I'm going to go back towards my workflow and check whether I have received all these details which I have just filled while making this payment there or not. So if I open my workflow, we can see that we have captured this response 11 seconds ago. So if I scroll down, you can see all the details. The name is current user, email address is current@pabblytudes.com, city is Bhopal, and then the rest of the details. Now here, as soon as I have done the payment, I have received that response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created with the help of that webhook URL. That is working completely fine, and now whenever there will be new payment, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new payment, I want to send this product review request, which I am going to send with the help of Gmail. So then in my action application, I am quickly going to take Gmail, and in my action event, I'm going to select it as send email v1 and then click on connect. Now if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Gmail. Here I need to choose my Gmail account. And after choosing this, I simply need to grant away the permission. Your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, so you can do this. Here Gmail is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So first I'm going to enter this recipient email address. So I'm not going to enter any of these details manually now. Over here, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. Now, I have received the payment from Razorpay, and I have received all the details from this Razorpay. So, I'm going to click on this recipient email address. I'm going to click on this Razorpay response, which I have received. And then I'm going to search for the response which I have received, the email address which I have received, and it was this one, current@pabblytudes.com. The CC/BCC fields will remain blank. I'm going to enter the sender name for now as Pabbly, and then I'm going to enter the email subject as thank you for your order, and then I'm not replying to anyone. I'm going to skip this. I'm going to select my email content type as plain, but if you are going to send this in a HTML format, you have to select the type also in HTML format. I'm going to select it as plain, so I'm going to enter the content in plain format only. Let me quickly enter all the email body here. So here I have entered my email content. Hi, thank you for your recent purchase. We are excited to have you as customer. Your payment via Razorpay was successful and we have started processing your order for. I am going to enter the product which they have ordered. Shipping details will be shared shortly. We'd love to know what you think once you received and use the product. You can share your feedback anytime using the link below. So I'm going to enter the link to the form. Here I have created this form and I'm going to click on this copy respondent link, copy the link. Over here what I have to do, you can see this share option. I'm going to click on this link and then I'm going to give away the access, general access. And then I'm simply going to click on this done. Now here I will be able to share this form with anyone and anyone with this link to the form will be able to do this form submission. I'm going to click on this copy respondent link now and then I'm going to paste that over here in the link below. I'm going to attach a link here. After this, I have written leave a review. Your review not only helps us improve but also helps other customers make informed choices. I have written thank you for choosing, then warm regards, the ABC team. Now after entering this email, I am going to enter some details like I am going to enter the name, the product name, but I am not going to enter these details manually. Instead, I am going to use a method called mapping, which means I am going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from Razorpay and I am going to click on this field only and then I am going to map the Razorpay response. Now here I am going to map the Razorpay response because I want to keep this mail personalized so that whenever I receive a new payment, automatically all these details should be replaced with the name of that customer and the product which they have added. So I am going to enter the name first and the name was current user. Then I'm going to enter the product here. So the product was t-shirt. I'm going to map that. Over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. I have entered the email content. I am not going to enter the file name and the attachment. If you are going to send some file or the attachment, please make sure that you do not exceed the given file limit. Now I have entered all the required details. I have mapped all the details. I am simply going to click on save and send test request and let's wait for the response. Here I have received the response. The status is success. I have sent this mail. I am quickly going to open my mailbox and check whether I have received this mail there or not. And here it is, we have received this mail. Thank you for your order. And the email body was this: hi, current user. You can see the name has been replaced and the product name has also been replaced, and this is the same exact mail which we have created. And if I'm going to open this form, you will see that this form has opened and now I can fill this form and do this form submission. Now in this workflow, what you can also do, if you want to send this mail 7 days after the payment has been done, like let's suppose the delivery takes 7 days and you want to send this mail after that 7 days, so you can simply click on this add action step button and then you can select your action application as delay and you can then delay this workflow to run until that day. So I'm going to click on this add time delay. I'm going to click on this connect. Like here, how much delay do you want to put in workflow? I'm going to delay this for days and then I can simply enter the days till which I want to delay this workflow. I have sent this mail, I have drafted this mail in a way that I am asking my customers, thank you for your payment, and then when you receive this product, please review this product. I have done it in this way, or if you want to delay this, you can simply put this action step. So now to summarize, we took Razorpay as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received a new payment and as soon as we receive a new payment, we want to send the mail. So we took our action application as Gmail, made connection with Pabbly Connect, and then we drafted the mail, we send the mail, we send this product review request. We have successfully sent the link of this form, and finally we have built the connection between this Razorpay and Gmail. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.